Today, I want to show you the worst road in Nigeria located in Abia. The worst road in the history of Abia State is located in Abia. This particular road is called Omuma Road in Abia. Take a drone view of this particular Omuma Road. Look at how it looks like. This particular road has been abandoned for over 20 years. For the past 20 years, no government of the day have been able to remember this particular part of this road. You can see that everything looks green. This green environment I are seeing completely is a road, but nobody will believe that this is road. Many people may never believe this is road, and human beings really live here massively. Over 100,000 people to 500,000 people live in this particular area. This particular area is really highly populated, but unfortunately, the previous government for the past 15 to 20 years have really abandoned this Omuma road. And now take a look at this particular road. Look at what really made it the worst road. You see children who are trying to cross from one particular part of the road to another particular part of the road. You can also see how the residents and the people who live here, how they were able to construct their own bridge that would take it from part A to part B. So that is really how people in this particular area, this is what they were facing for years. Previous government in the past could not be able to construct it until presently. But before we talk about it, take a look at this particular video. Take a look at this particular video. You can see, look at how they are trying to cross. This is how they are trying to cross this particular part from part A to part B. When I tell you that people in this particular area may never believe that something called good road exists, believe me, nobody in this particular area, no child in this particular area, we believe that there's something called good road. There's something called electricity. There's something even called solar street light. Solar street light never existed in this particular place for over 20 years. Take a look at this particular area. You can also get pawpaw and different fruits. They grow in the middle of this particular road. I'm not saying outside the road. I'm talking about in the middle of this road. Pawpaw and different fruits grow in this particular area, and this is the worst road in the history of Abia State. This is the worst road even in Nigeria. This is the worst road. There's no road that is more terrible than this particular place, because in this particular area, this does mean you are looking at in this particular videos. Most of them came from a sockaway pit, a very big abandoned sockaway pit that whenever it rains, most of the things will come from that particular place. The flood will bring them to this particular place and abandon them. So that is what the people in these particular areas are really facing. And as you can see, there are a lot of buildings here left and right to show you that before 30 years ago, this particular place used to be one of the best places to live in the history of Abia State. Used to be one of the best places to live in Abia before 30 years ago. But 10 years after, it became terrible. It became difficult. It became a tunnel for those people who live here. And look at some of those buildings you are seeing right now. Some of the buildings are abandoned, while some of the buildings, people who have no other options, like the landlord who have no options, tenants who are looking for a house that is really quite affordable, they are the people who are still living in this particular place. Take a look at this particular video. That particular ahead, that particular place you are seeing as if smoke is coming out from the air. That is where they cause slaughter. So the condition of this particular road is really extremely terrible. But today, there seems to be light at the end of the tunnel. Kasa TV correspondent Kasmia Wakama visited Omuma Road in this year, 2025, January. He visited here to really get a view of really what is really happening at this particular point. When we visited here, we were really shocked, because for the past 4 years, we have been visiting Omuma Road to decry, to use our platform to call on the government to remember this Omuma Road resident and trader, that they are part of human beings and they exist in Africa. But unfortunately, for the past 15 years, nothing was done. But today, there seems to be light at the middle of the tunnel in Omuma Road. Take a look at this particular video. This is the current view of Omuma Road in Abia State. As of today, work is massively ongoing. The government of the day, they are trying to really, as I told you in the beginning of this video, that a lot of things really occupied in this particular area, in terms of the refuse, in terms of a lot of things that came from the borrow pits and other areas. So the government is trying to really evacuate them. and to also go as deep as getting to the end of those refuse in this particular road. It will shock you that when we finally got to the end of those refuse, we really realized that indeed 20 to 30 years ago there was existing road in this particular place, although the road was later terrible and bad that made those refuse and made a lot of things to occupy that particular road. But it will shock you that look at pawpaw. This is pawpaw. This is pawpaw. This is pawpaw that is in the part of the road. If you have followed me and come here and actually arrived this particular place last year during the rainy season, you will also see other fruit, a lot of fruit that is growing at the middle of this particular road. In fact, if the present governor, Dr. Alex Oti, under this particular first tenure, if he finally able to clear this refuse and actually dualize this road to the standard with straight light, I don't think people of this particular Omuma road will remember him for any other thing apart from rebuilding, reconstructing, and remodeling this Omuma road to what it should be. Because for those children, they never believed that any government would come and construct Omuma road for them. Imagine the local bridge made of wood that is actually installed in different parts of this road. You have phase 1, you have phase 2, you have phase 3 of this local bridge installed, built by a carpenter with a wood. So you ask yourself, where was government when people of Omuma road residents and traders, when they were suffering? Where was government when people of this particular area was busy installing a local bridge in the middle of the road? That is to tell you that most people here never believed that government existed. If there could be government in the day, and yet people at the middle of the road is coming to install different wood in the middle of this particular road to really help them to cross from one particular part to another part. Now, this video you are seeing is the current state of this particular road, because before now, the road was more terrible than what you actually see. Just like at the beginning of the video, you will see the condition of Omuma road. This is how it has been for years, for over 20 years. This is how the road has been abandoned, rejected, and the people in this particular area seems to be forgotten. But nobody will believe that human being really existed in this particular area, despite that over 500,000 people live within this particular environment and surrounding. But currently, this is the picture of how this particular road looks like. We were actually taking this particular video of this particular road when we led contractors. Abia State government actually led contractors to this particular Omuma road, and they had to go from the beginning of Omuma road to phase 1 of railroad to phase 2, and finally they got to this particular point, which seems to be the last part of Omuma road. We were able to follow with the contractors to get to the end of Omuma road, and it will shock you when you get to the end of Omuma road. It will really shock you. What you will see at the end of this Omuma road, you will never believe that it existed in any part of the world. Even people in different parts of the world will never believe that something like this existed. And this is the middle of the road, though. This is the completely middle of the road. You never believe that what you see at this particular end of this video will shock you, because after we visited Omuma road, the next place we visited is Old Express Road, and that is another eyesore. That, in fact, if I show you that particular video, it will shock you. But keep following, keep visiting. This is now the Omuma road. We'll continue to go to the end of Omuma road, and when you get to the end, it will shock you what you really will see. And this particular part of this Omuma road, and you can see another local bridge. You can see another local bridge that's also at this particular Omuma road. When I tell you that this particular people on this particular area, they have resorted to self-help. They have resorted to self-help, just like at the beginning when there was no government. Human beings were able to do and live within their own end. At this particular point, people really have resorted to self-help. They construct bridges to enable them pass from one particular part to another area. The refuse in this particular area seems to be massive. It's not something that individuals can just come out and say let them pack, because it requires so much attention, fund, and other things to enable them, handle it. Just keep watching, please. Wherever you're watching this particular video right now, drop a comment and let us know the location you are watching this particular video from. Are you watching from Chicago? Are you watching from in any state in the United States of America. You're watching from United Kingdom, London, just drop a comment and let us know where you are watching this particular video. Are you watching from Nigeria, Abia, Kaduna, Kano, Zaria, Port Harcourt, Uyo, Akwa Ibom, anywhere you are watching this particular video right now, and in Nigeria, drop a comment. If you are watching from Ghana, South Africa, Sierra Leone, Cameroon, any particular part of the world you are watching this particular video, we want to see the country, the state, the location you are watching this particular video. Drop a comment and tell us what you really think about the video. Don't forget to follow Casa TV. Subscribe to Casa TV on YouTube. Please, if you're a first comer, please subscribe to Casa TV on YouTube, because more videos are going to be dropping. More videos are trending. More videos will be dropping your way. Don't forget to subscribe to Casa TV on Facebook and YouTube. Share this video. Make sure copy the link of this particular video and send to somebody. Copy the link of this particular video and send to somebody and tell them that this is currently the state of Omuma Road, that the governor Alex Oti is really coming to really construct. Already the governor have signed contract with the contractors to enable them construct this particular road. So possibly in the next 6 months from now, when you show you the second part of Omuma Road, you will never believe that what you are seeing right now existed in any part of the world. You will never believe that Omuma Road resident really was suffering like this. And don't forget that there is also a big Catholic church within this particular area. You will never believe existed. And that is to tell you that people really massively lived here, is living here, and a lot of people also abandoned their homes to move to another location. But people who seems to be living here seems to be people who have no option. They have no option. In fact, they are just like the less privileged people who could not afford anything better than where they are. That is the people who are currently living in this particular place. This is a big Catholic church, as I told you earlier. A big Catholic church. They also constructed their own personal bridge. Because whenever it rains, nobody can even cross from one particular part to another. Even the current state of it now, it's even difficult for any person to cross from one part to another. Then imagine when it will rain, how it will actually look like. This is a big Catholic church, St. Peter's or thereabout. This is a big Catholic church that is also in that particular, in this particular road. And where we are looking at right now is what we call slaughter. So keep watching. Make sure you keep watching, because if you don't watch to the end, you will not see really what happened at the end of this video. Keep watching as I take you the end of Omuma Road, because after the end of Omuma Road, it will now connect to where we called Old Expressway. So you need to watch this video to the end. You really need to watch the video to the end. Just make sure you watch this video to the end, so you can see the end of Omuma Road and how the end of Omuma Road looks like. Why we are showing this particular video is because we want to show you the most terrible road in Nigeria, the most terrible road we have ever visited, the most terrible road we have ever visited that is actually in Nigeria, and where we actually have a lot of human beings live within that particular area. I'm not saying a deserted area. I'm not saying a zoo. I'm not talking about a particular place where human being never existed or where human being did not live. I'm not talking about a rural community. I'm not talking about a village or a place where you cannot find human beings. I'm talking about where there is massively human being living. You can see people crossing left and right. That's why we visited here in the afternoon, where people must have gone to schools and all the rest of them. But this is the end of Omuma Road. This is currently the end of Omuma Road, and the children from this particular area, they came to meet me when we are trying to fly a drone and get a drone view of the end of Omuma Road. Just keep watching and keep watching, please keep watching. Jesus Christ. You are Where are you from? Amuku. Okay, your village? No. The village you are in one? Enugu. Gombe. Anambra. Galawas. Go back small. The deplorable and the bad state of this road called Omuma Road could have possibly affected most of the resident traders, including the children in this particular area. Many people may think we are in desert. No, we are not in desert. We are in Omuma Road, and this is slaughter. In Omuma Road. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, welcome to Old Express. This is Old Express off Omuma Road. This is Old Express slaughter, and this is the slaughter here where cows and meet with the communities. This is Old Express. So that is where we are right now. We started from Omuma Road. Currently, right now we are in Old Express. So if you have not watched the Omuma Road video, please go back and watch it. This is Old Express. This Bacala place look like there's no word that would be best to describe the environment of this Bacala environment. So unfortunately, hundreds of people live in this Bacala environment for years, and it was abandoned for more than 20 years. So for the past 20 years, this environment have been like this, completely been like this. So if you are watching this video right now, please share it. Drop a comment and share your experience about the Old Express Road. This is a 4-bar pond. It's like a miracle. Eh? Are you serious? Yes. Yes. Miracle is what bro. Welcome to Old Express. Welcome to Old Express. Welcome to Old Express. Welcome to Old Express in Abia State. We started the journey from Omuma Road, and currently right now we are in Old Express. We are basically here because the present government led by Governor Alex Choma Oti is currently reconstructing this Old Express road. So we are here on assessment tour to have a record of how this Bacala road looks like previously, before now. We want to have a record of how this Bacala place looks like. So possibly in the next 3 months, the maximum of 6 months from now, anybody that visits Old Express Road may never really see what we are seeing today. So, but it will amaze you that for the past 15 to 20 years, this Bacala Road has really been like this. It has been in a deplorable condition, and the state and the condition of this road have really affected the children, people who live here psychologically. It really have affected them psychologically. But unfortunately, many people who are living here have no other option, and there are over thousands of people who live within this Bacala Old Express Omuma Road area, and you can see 3-story building everywhere, 2-story building everywhere. That's to show you that here is this Bacala environment is really highly populated. This is not a village, but this is not a village. This is not a community, but this is a place in Abia. Not just in Abia State, but a place now, a city, an environment in Abia. So this Bacala environment is within Abia, not outside Abia. It's within Abia. But people may think this is a village. This is not a village. So unfortunately, that previous administration abandoned this Bacala road and allowed it, including the people who live here. It was allowed and for over years. So, but you can imagine what was constructed here during rainy season. The whole of this place used to be very, very flooded. That there is no place for anybody
really touch. Become difficult for anybody to cross from this particular side of the road to a different side of the road. So they have to construct those local bridges to enable them move from one place to another. Just share this video and keep watching. Thank you.
He will be angry as in the valley of Gibeah. Hallelujah. Unless the Lord of heaven rises up on your behalf, in that situation, you are going to remain there. How can God rise up on your behalf? Because we have come to a prayer meeting this day. And remember, that's your condition. That is the condition. God of heaven, except you rise up on my behalf, except you fight for me. Look at where the enemy has kept me for years. Look at my problems. Look at the sickness. Look at the poverty. Look at what surrounds me. I cannot enjoy myself as others. God rise up on my behalf. When you started crying, crying and crying.
Madam, neighbor again. Huh? Neighbor again.
What express?
By what express?
By Force Road now.
Okay, by Force Road.
Or by Slaughter.
Okay. Why I ask this for you to really confirm that we are in Abia. From where we may think we are in the village or we are in another community. This is Old Express. Okay, we have this.
That's it.
No, different day. Different day. Different day. Yeah.
So if not like abandoned distance, there may not be any place for anybody to pass. This is Old Express. And all this warehouse was built because of Abia International Market, which is just adjacent to this road. This is Abia International Market, which is just opposite this road. That was why all this warehouse was built. About 4 or 3 of them was really built. But due to the fact that this road became deplorable and this road was no longer accessible, flooding and other issues took over this particular road, so it became difficult for the owner of this big mighty warehouse. It became difficult for him to really operate. But there's no way for even a tricycle, keke napep, to enter this warehouse. Not to talk about trailer loads of goods to really enter this particular place. This is just like an abandoned, a multi-million naira abandoned warehouse. So then you can imagine how many jobs that was actually lost, because most of this warehouse you see was operated by different companies and institutions, but they were not able to see the light of the day because of the condition of this road. Where we are passing right now is a part of the road, but you can imagine that people took over this particular place to ever plant bitter leaf, cassava, and achara, and many other things in the middle of the road. Drop a comment and let's know the location you are watching this video at the moment. Thank you. Yeah, and then think we are live and we are reporting from Old Express in Abia, the place that has been abandoned for about 15 to 20 years by the previous administration. But currently right now, we are actually here on a site assessment because the current administration, led by Governor Dr. Alex Choma Oti, is here to reconstruct and bring back the hope and bring back the dream of the Old Express Road, including the Omoma Road. Now, finally, there's now light at the end of the tunnel, at the end of 15 years of total darkness, at the end of 15 years to 20 years of complete no presence of government in terms of road, in terms of street life. But people of this particular environment may not really understand the meaning of good road. Good road never existed in this particular environment, and that is where we are at this particular moment. Just watch. So wherever you're watching this particular video, please drop a comment and let us know what you think about the current plan on reconstruction of Old Express and Omoma Road. What I'm telling you, plan is this particular reconstruction is currently ongoing, and the contractors are currently in Omoma Road where they are doing the job. Just drop a comment and share this video. More videos are dropping soon. Thank you. We are live in Old Express Road. But here we are sent by the government to assess the condition of this particular road, which ongoing reconstruction is set to commence. What am I seeing? This is Old Express by Slaughter. That is where we are right now. This is St. Peter's Catholic Church. This building you are seeing right now, that is where we are, and we are here on assessment tour to really assess the current state of this particular area. Thank God for Hamatan. Thank God for Mr. Ogoro, who was able to, make this particular place a little bit trackable, because before now all these areas used to be so flooded, and there's no way for anybody to even cross or go. So, but thank God for Hamatan, and greatly, we can also say thank you and thank God for Governor Alex Oti, whose presence will soon the next few weeks from now, or few days from now, will be felt in Old Express Road. The engineers are currently on assessment, and they are already doing the work in Omoma Road, which is close to Old Express. So, but we are here to assess what is happening. I don't know what to think about the video. This is slaughter. This is the popular slaughter in Old Express. Nobody will believe that this kind of place exists in Abia. Nobody will believe. Some people may think we're in the village, but we're not in the village. We're in Old Express, and why this particular road is the Omoma Road. It's what separates. This is like what separates Omoma Road from Old Express Road. If you have watched this video to this point, please make sure you share this video. And in the next video, we shall be giving a report of Omoma Road. Thank you. So imagine the level of this refuse and the level of this ground. That is to tell you, really, that is to tell you the kind of deplorable state this road really have been for over 15 to 20 years now. Imagine the level. Just imagine this level of this refuse. Imagine the level and the level of this ground. Just let's use this man as easy man. Imagine the level of the refuse. Imagine the level of this refuse and the level of this ground. That is where we are now Omoma Road. Thank you very much for those who were able to watch this video to this point. I want to say thank you very much to those who were able to watch this video to this point. Thank you very, very much for those who were able to watch this video to this point. This is Omoma Road, and with the current movement right now by the contractors, they are not sleeping, they are not playing, and possibly in the next 3 months, likely from now, this road may likely be ready for commissioning. Possibly give it 3 to 6 months, because another phase of this road is Old Express, where we visited. Indeed, there is now light, not at the end, but at the middle of the tunnel. Thank God for the governor of Abia State. Thank you. Goodbye from Omoma Road, where the contractors are. But although this is still Omoma Road anyway, this particular place seems to be a place that residents are managing. The other place is still terrible. So I will show you where they are currently in terms of the ongoing road construction. There is need because of the speed they really want to use to construct this particular road between the line. They no longer have time. And remember, this is a dry season. This is a dry season moment. So likely we want to use this dry season to complete this Omoma Road, so that there won't be reason to say there is a reason for this road not to be ready for the rainy season 2025. I don't know where you're watching this video right now. I don't know the location you are watching this video right now. Drop a comment and let us know the location you are watching this video. So from this particular place, you can see that works really are already ongoing, because they have made ways for the drainage system. This particular angle, they have made way for the drainage system at this particular angle. Why they are here to install the drainage system anyway, but they have made ways for the drainage system at that particular angle. And work is seriously ongoing. The main Omoma Road area is abandoned for years. Just join me as we begin the tour. constructed, although I've not been 100% completed. You can attest that the work was really done in this particular part of the road. Don't worry, I'll show you the before view of this area. If you happen to see the video of this environment before now, you may weep at the end of the day.